It's day 19 of life at the circus. It's only a week until the festival starts, and as we get towards the pointy end of things, the numbers are really starting to get quite interesting. I thought I might share a few things with you today. So I've been doing all the ordering for the food because I'm the catering manager. I've got here a spreadsheet of all the stats of the meals that have been served across the site in the last 2 weeks. And from that and my data from previous festivals and other information, I've made some projections here of every meal that we're going to serve in every location from now until the end of the festival. So from that, I can actually work out what we're going to order. So I'm doing things like there's going to be 973 pizzas between now and the end of the festival. How much flour do we need for that? How much yeast? How much ham and pineapple and tomatoes and all that kind of stuff? And I have a whole big, humongous spreadsheet of all the things that we've bought for this season and how many things of each one. So everything in this department, at least, is really data driven, which is a really big contrast to the early days of the festival when everything was much more on a gut feel and kind of flying by the seat of our pants. Nowadays, we're really organising things a lot more sort of black and white so that we know at the end of the festival that we're not going to be left with either a whole lot of stock or we won't run out of things. And I'm not the only one who's working with numbers. There's others around the site who've got all sorts of things to share with us, and I'm going to take you for a little tour of them. First of all, we have Nura, who's organising classes for next week. That looks like fun. What numbers have you got for us?
Well, the first week there were, I've wrote it down, there were 80 classes every day. Second week there were 92, and this week, the masterclass week, there's going to be 110 classes every day. So this is me
working out how to fit in 110 classes across about 12 venues, is it, or thereabouts, something like that?
1,
15?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 so far.
So 15 venues, and we might have to come up with other little ones to squeeze classes in here and there. That's pretty impressive numbers.
Yes.
Let's go and find out a few more things about circus numbers. It's Grace getting ready for her evening shift. Here's Nadia, who we saw yesterday for the GWN flying baby stunt. What numbers have you got for us, Nadia?
We were crunching some of the stats from the summer school, and it turns out we had 400 students over the course of the 2 weeks. We had 80 classes a day, which is over 800 hours of teaching over the course of the summer school 2 weeks training. The youngest participant was 2 years old, and the youngest flying trapeze participant was a mere 5 years old. I don't know how old the oldest participant was, but circus keeps you young, eh? You're never too old to stand on your head.
Great. What about if we pop over here into this little tent in the bushes, which is called the Temple of Doom. Oh, sorry, the Temple of Goddesses. Volunteer Central. We have Michaela and Carolyn, who have some more good stats for us.
Hello.
Hi. What have you... Oh, let's get the lighting right here. What can you tell us?
What do you want to know? We've got, we're organising the volunteers, and we've got, at the moment, we've got 37 shifts a day to fill. We have 65 shifts to fill each day of the festival, and so far we've got 53 volunteers to fill those 65 shifts. How many volunteers have we got now?
We have 32 volunteers right now.
32 volunteers on site right now.
On site right now.
And how many do you expect for the festival?
About 50. No, so how many for the
50 plus,
festival?
53.
50 plus for the festival. So actually, we need more volunteers. While we're at it, more volunteers.
Come to the circus. We're not going mad.